In space, urine will undergo the most treatment. By following a drop of urine, we can see the entire process. The urine is first sent to the urine processor, where it's turned to steam, leaving the solids behind. The steam is condensed to form a relatively clean liquid, which then joins other types of wastewater that have been generated from such activities as washing, brushing teeth, housekeeping, and even humidity from the air conditioning system. Contaminants such as hair, skin cells, and things like dust are filtered from the wastewater. Most chemical contaminants are removed using resins and sorbents like those found in common household water filtration devices. These materials are packed in titanium tubes. As the water flows through the tubes, the contaminants are attracted to these materials, thereby removing them from the water stream. Then the water is heated to 265 degrees Fahrenheit in a special reactor as oxygen is injected. The high temperature kills the germs in the water, and chemical contaminants composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen are broken down to form carbon dioxide. Iodine is added to the water to control the growth of microorganisms, just like chlorine is added to the water we drink at home. Iodine is used instead of chlorine because iodine is much easier to transport to orbit, and because it's less corrosive. Once all of these processes are completed and the water passes automated purity inspections, it's stored and ready for use.
Do you know that the average person on Earth uses 350 liters of water a day? That's over 1,400 cups of water. Water consumption is critical on Earth, but even more so here on the International Space Station, where we have a closed environment. From washing ourselves to making our coffee, or even when we sweat, the water that gets expelled is collected into a purification system, and we reclaim about 93% of all the water on board. Definite soapy water here in space. Mix it up. Well, got some on the outside apparently. Water used to be delivered in water-filled bags like this one. We brought them up on space shuttles and, of course, all of the visiting resupply vehicles. But since 2010, we've got a system on board that can purify the water real time. You don't have to take it out and store it in bags. We have filters and a keg-sized distiller that spins to create artificial gravity and move the wastewater along. And with it, we can recycle about 6,000 liters of extra water for the station each year. We even recycle our urine.
Ew!
But before you cringe at the thought of drinking your leftover wash water and your leftover urine, keep in mind that the water that we end up with is purer than most of the water that you drink on a daily basis at home. That makes the International Space Station its own self-contained environment. That's a critical step towards living for long periods off of planet Earth.
NASA urine recycler, test 1, sample 1. It's the first water we've got out of the machine. This will allow astronauts to recycle their urine and sweat into beautiful, clean, clear drinking water. First sample, transparency, subpar. Oh, that's just piss. That's just straight up piss. Smell, urine-y, and damn it! Oh, that's piss. I don't know why I have to drink it. It's piss. It's yellow. That's piss all the way down to the bottom. Results have not been promising. Edison, you know, it took him like thousands of tries to find the right filament for a light bulb. And maybe we're being idiots, or maybe we're... that's piss! Let's just see who drinks it. I'm not gonna drink it. I can sit here all fucking day. You drink it! Do we even have a machine? Are we just pissing into this bottle? That would go great with a cheeseburger if you like drinking piss with your cheeseburger. Hey, that's not bad. Like a glass of water that a friend pissed a little bit into. We made water! Somebody get give me a glass of piss. I want to